So just at 6 o'clock. Ohayou gozaimasu. Kia ora. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Pennie and I'm a New Zealander living in Japan studying Japanese. This is my daily life as a mature Japanese language student and I'd love it if you'd join me. Please don't forget to subscribe so you can follow my journey, and it's the ups and downs, the small wins that all makes my journey worthwhile. I've been studying at language school since April last year and I am slowly learning Japanese. I think it's like the story of the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady, you get there in the end. And I've really enjoyed meeting some of you in person. So if you're ever in Nagoya, message me and we can catch up for coffee. So today's Friday and it's the last day of the week. So this week's been pretty interesting. So we were learning lesson 21 and that was to omoimasu, was I think, and to imasu is I say or imashita, what I said, he said. So yeah. That's good. But first of all, sometimes, right, what am I doing? Okay. It's a little bit early in the morning. It's quarter past 8. So, yeah. So I didn't wash my dishes last night. So that's not a good sign. But it's actually interesting because I try and make an exerted effort to always wash my dishes as I go because it does keep like a clear head. And when I don't wash the dishes, I wake up and I always feel not disappointed, but like kind of like, oh, why didn't you do it? But then at the time you feel like I can't be bothered doing the dishes. Do you ever get like that? Like you can't be bothered doing the dishes, but if you just make the exerted effort, it's always feels so much better when you wake up and you've got a clean kitchen. I think part of my journey is trying to lose some weight as well. Just having the changes of trying to cut out carbohydrates and sweets, and I do struggle with cutting out sweets, must admit. But I have found when I was at my daughter's place, my diabetes, because I've got diabetes as well, was pretty even. It was really good, and she had a trim milk in her fridge, and we used the trim milk. Now I've got full milk, and that does affect my diabetes. So I can have like normal, but once I've had my coffee and there's no sugar, it's just the milk and coffee, it does go up. So the next milk I'm going to buy is going to be the trim milk and just see if it's any better. So we call it trim milk in New Zealand. You're probably wondering what's trim milk. So it's low fat milk. What do you call it in your country when they've taken out the fat? We've got calci trim as well, where they've added calcium in there. I'm not quite sure how you do that, but they do. And then I think, was it super trim? There's one and it's just like water. It's like, oh my gosh, no. Also in New Zealand, I used to drink trim milk and it seemed to froth a bit better when it's in the machine. Because I did have a machine like this in New Zealand. It was a little bit bigger, but not, you know, it did the same thing. It didn't have any extra fancy things. I had a friend and her machine had a place where you put the beans and it used to grind it at the same time. So you grind the beans and you put it into your compressor or your this thing, and and then you carry on making it as usual. I do like the smell of the fresh beans though. It's quite a nice coffee. Maybe this weekend I'll have a look for a new one of these, because usually they come with the coffee machine. So we do have Kanji today, so I am going to have a look through the lesson. So here's our Kanji book, and we're doing lesson 15, so we will be tested on lesson 14. So what I'm going to do is write out the kanji and the sentences here, and when I'm writing out the sentences I'll see if I can remember what they are. So I'm off to school, and yeah, as I said, we're covering quite a few different things, and it's like to omoimasu, to think. Ashita wa ame da to omoimasu. I think tomorrow it might rain. I'm not quite sure if it will. Danto imashita ka? What did you say? So yeah, things like that. When I came to Nagoya the first time, we stayed in this hotel, the Sankon Nagoya Shinkansen Gucci, because it was so close to the train station. I think most times we've gone to like an area we like to stay by the train station because it just makes it easier to come and go. There's the Shinkansen ready to go, in the Takashimaya building. That's where the hand shop is. Actually, there's quite a few shops. The other day I went to a South Cafe, and I just wanted to see what one is like by the station. So I'm going to go have a quick look. So South Cafes can be quite good. Okay, it's just on the ground floor. Actually looks quite busy. Okay, so buy something to drink. So it's 4:15. I had split lessons today. Started at 11:25 and we've just finished. So I'm going to walk to Sakae, or just before Sakae, there's a study cafe I want to try. It closes at 8 o'clock, so I want to try and get there, see what it's like. The other cafe that I looked at just near where I go to school, that was busy, and I don't really want to go to a place that's quite busy. It's going to take about 40 minutes to get to the other place. It's not too far away. If I walk swiftly, it's not too cold. But yesterday it was really cold. Kia wa samui desu. Got some nice plants here. Don't they look nice? We had 2 lessons of Kanji today, and we were learning from lesson 15. So we learnt Higashi, which is east, Nishi, which is west, Minami, which is south, Kita, which is north, Yoru, which was night, Ryori, which is cuisine, Kuchi, which is mouth, and Yobi, which is part of the days of the week. So you have Nichi-yobi, Getsu-yobi, Kai-yobi, Sui-yobi, Moku-yobi, Ken-yobi, Do-yobi. It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I had 4 lessons, 4 different teachers. It's good to have different teachers. I enjoy all the teachers. I do have my favourites, and I'm sure they've got their favourite students as well, but they treat us all equally, which is nice. So for homework today, we have finishing our Kanji, and also just lesson 21. So it should take around an hour to 2 hours to do. And then I want to be able to do a bit more study as well. And I'll post that on my other channel, Study Today with Me. So that channel is just me studying. Over the last week, we've actually had a couple of small earthquakes in Nagoya. Well, I think there was a bigger one and it was further over on the west, but we did feel it. So it kind of reminded me to make sure I've got my emergency supplies kind of ready. I do have water and some food because I did get my bag ready. Well, I've been using a bit of the water, so I'm going to just recheck everything and make sure that I have got everything kind of prepared. Now, one thing that's really interesting are these car parks. I haven't seen one in action though. It's actually quite interesting. I'm not quite sure how they work. I think you drive in and then they kind of move around. It's got the instructions. So it's actually good at space saving. But so I'm walking a different way just to see what some of the streets are like. Quite a few car parks here. So let's look at the pricing. Okay, Monday to Friday. So Ketsuyobi kara Kenyobi made, 1,400 yen. So that's 1,400 yen. And then Saturday and Sunday and holidays, it's 900. So 900 yen. I know in Wellington, the price of parking is astronomical. Like, I thought it was quite expensive in Christchurch, but Wellington is just on another level. It's like, I'm sure it's about $12 or $15 an hour. It was like some ridiculous price. That's in the centre of town. So the weekend, I've got nothing too much planned. It was like just going to do a bit of cleaning in the apartment, so we can always do a bit of cleaning together. Luckily, it's quite a small apartment, so it doesn't take much to clean. Okay, I'm going down a street that it looks like it's got some love hotels. So you can actually get hotels by the hour or even by the minute. That'd be pretty sad, wouldn't it? Just 30 minutes, thanks. So yeah, I think I've gone down Love Alley. But you can also rent the room just to have a rest. You know, it's not all about having a bit of argy-bargy. So we're coming up to the bridge. Oh, there's these cherry blossom. I wonder if I can go down so you can have a closer look at them, because they're so pretty from afar. Oh look, there's Don Quixote. Isn't that a pretty view? Those apartments up there would get an amazing view. Oh, there's the Marriott Hotel. And so Nippon Rent-A-Car, that's a rental car company. There's quite a few rental car companies in Nagoya. Actually, they're spread out through Japan, really. They're quite good. I did try and hire a car one time, but I didn't have my international driver's license. It just expired. So I have just changed my license to a Japanese one so I can drive in Japan. So that's going to be something I want to do. So we're coming up to the Nagoya Science Museum. That's an amazing place, actually. There's a planetarium. They've got so many interactive exhibits, demo labs. So if you're ever in Nagoya, it's certainly a place to go and visit. You probably need a couple of hours at least to go through everything. So yeah, I went there one time because they did have free entry. It's part of the park. It's got a nice playground for kids. So we're coming up to one of the main roads in Sakae. You can see kind of the lights in the distance of the trees and on the buildings. So it's taken about 40 minutes to walk. It's actually in that building there. Cafe's called 7th Cafe, and I think it's on the 7th floor. So going up to the 7th floor. Gosh, I feel like I need to hang on. Okay, so this must be the space, city space. Okay, this looks quite good. Got some instructions. Okay, so that study cafe closed at 6 o'clock. So it's just after 5, so it's no point in me studying there. Look at that, isn't it pretty? So I've been to this restaurant before, it's tonkatsu, and it's really reasonably priced. So what you do is you order on here and gonna get one of those and check out, and I can pay by PayPay. So here it is here. So, oh, konbanwa. Hi. テーブルどうぞ。1名様ご来店です。すみません。ご飯なし。ご飯なしお願いします。わかりました。はい。ありがとうございます。So it's a really nice restaurant, and it's in Sakae train station. I can't tell exactly where it is because I find it challenging to find it myself. But yeah, I think it's really reasonably priced. So it comes with some tea.
お客様失礼いたします。ヒレカツ定食お待たせいたしました。
ありがとうござ
で、ご
います。
飯なくて、これでよかったですか？ごま、おソースはいりますよね。
はい。
はい。こっちがいいですか？
はい、こちら。
はい、で、こちらで、すみません。
ありがとうございます。
ソースお持ちします。はい、お待ちください。
So I've been looking around, just seeing some of the lucky bags that they have, and I just want to show like kind of a short video of what I've been finding. So this is the supermarket, called Supermarket, and they have lucky bags, and now they actually show you what's actually inside the lucky bags as well. It's interesting. So this one, what's it? Nissan Nanahyaku. So got potato chips. It just looks like snacky stuff, doesn't it? Here's some more lucky bags. The snack foods. It's interesting that now they show what's actually inside the lucky bags, because I heard a few years ago that they didn't. Come across a pop-up shop, Windbreaker. Not quite sure if anyone knows Windbreaker. I haven't heard of them, so maybe I'll look them up. Look, they've got their costumes, or uniforms, costumes. Like this possible. Yeah, I like this shop because their clothes are so colourful. Look at those orange boots. Kind of looking at the shop just makes me feel happy. I do like bright clothes. But maybe once I get to my goal weight, because I am dieting, I'm still trying to get to a goal weight. I think the weight I'm meant to be for my height is around 65 kilograms, which is quite a long way away. So I've got a bit to do, and I'm going to look at start doing some exercises as well, just to see if I can get rid of some of this kind of fat around my stomach, because yeah, it is a bit much. I do like the look of that coat, but I don't think Japanese clothes fit me yet. But that jumper is nice. I love the love heart. There's some nice things there. Looks like they've got a lucky bag as well. So I'm in the Central Park in Sakae. It's the underground. And they've got a variety of different types of shops and restaurants. And it takes you to Oasis 21. There's a train line as well. It's the Meitetsu Seto line. This is interesting. So this is 350 yen. Now, I'm sure I've seen one in another location quite close, and it was 500 yen. So I'm going to check that out. Just the different prices, depending on where you are. So just walking into Oasis 21, and it's where you've got the rooftop where there's water and it's really quite pretty. It's a kind of circular spaceship looking thing. And they've got ice skating. So this is the pop-up ice skating ring. We've got the mascots. Is it ice? Not sure. I don't even know if it's ice. So you've got the see-through rooftop, so that's water there. And you can walk around the outside and it's got quite a nice view. Okay, so it's called the rooftop and it's the Spaceship Aqua. It's a TV tower. Sometimes they have art up here. During the night they have it lit up in different colours. It's interesting about the architecture, or this rooftop really, like kind of suspended in the air. They have events just underneath the TV tower. It's really fun. There's always something happening. There's something happening at the moment, so we might go back and have a look. You can see the Ferris wheel over there. It's lovely to go on at night because you see the night lights. Nagoya just really has so much to offer. Just walking underneath the TV tower. Now, so we saw this from the spaceship area. So we'll have a look at this. I don't know what it is.
アスビハンスリー様の2025の抱負、これはですね、一作品に一つ発明品を出す。
I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, hype the video as I really want to grow my channel and be seen by more people. So until next time, see ya!